Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Thursday, October the 5th, 2023. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. These ones here are tied into our weekly challenges, which is quite typical. You will notice I have collect caps 100. I had re-rolled complete daily ops and I got this one instead. Now every single one of these daily challenges and even weekly challenges, I have many videos on my channel that will help you out. The reason why I have so many videos is because I give you different locations, I give you different ideas. That way there, if there's one or a couple that are giving you some trouble, you'll find a video on my channel that will at least help you out. Cross our fingers anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'd like to kind of start doing stuff here at my camp. I'll do this Fallout first. Build anything in a shelter 10. Now, everyone in the game should have a shelter. If you're a brand new player, and if you didn't know this, right up here at Vault 51, you can grab yourself a free shelter. Okay? It has not a whole lot to do with that little quest. I made a video on it some time ago. Just kind of going through what it is you have to do because I've had my free shelter for quite a while. But it's really easy to do, and if you completed Season 13 scoreboard all the way to rank 100, you would have got yourself a slightly larger shelter, which is free at rank 100. Okay, so here's the free shelter that everyone in the game gets. It's the Vault Utility Room entrance, this guy right here. So as small as this guy is, I kind of like him. It's, it's all you need basically, and just let you do these daily, weekly challenges, easy peasy, without having to pay loads of money for shelter in the atomic shop. All right, so as the daily had mentioned, build anything in a shelter 10. I like to kind of build something that doesn't cost a lot of resources. So let's go to our build menu here. Slide this over. I like to go to kind of floor decor. There's items in there that doesn't cost a whole lot of resources, like this little Blue Ridge toy truck, for example. I like to kind of go for mats or rugs. So if you have mats or rugs in your as a plan, that's a good idea as well. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to craft these Blue Ridge rugs. It's going to cost me 3 cloth to make them each. So we'll craft 10 of them here. And you can keep them in your shelter if you like. Whatever you're going to craft or build, I always choose to destroy them. It's because I don't really need them. There we go. Build anything in the shelter, 10 for 10. And as I say, you can build absolutely anything. I just usually scrap them all. You get a little bit of it back, but we're just doing daily challenges here. All right, done just like that. All right, what's next here? What is next? Craft any plushie at a tinkerer's workbench 1. We had talked about this many times. I have several videos on it. Okay, so plushies. There's several ways you can get plushies. You can buy them off the atomic shop. They go on sale. I've never really seen a plushie any more than 500 atoms. Okay. Certain events that have popped up over the years. There's the odd plushie that will be that you would have gotten as a reward, and certain players that have hang on to those plans because they got double plans will sell the plushie plans in their vendors. Now, depending on what plushie it is, you could see them go anywhere from, a couple hundred caps up to, I seen a plushie like 12,000 caps one time. And there's a couple events right now in the game that you can be rewarded a plushie plan. One's right down here, Sacramento Glade. It's the Beast of Burden event. And right up here at Middle Mountain Pit Stop, it's the Safe and Sound event. You do have a chance to win a plushie reward plan from that. There is a chance, slight chance, all right? All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to go to our Tinker's Workbench right here. We're going to go craft. We'll go down here to souvenirs. And then depending on how long you've been playing the game and what plans you know, it's going to be different for everyone. All right. So here's the Blue Devil plushie that we got from the Safe of Sound event. Let's go ahead. It's only going to cost me 2 cloth. We're going to craft 2 of them. Oh, we only needed 1. That's fine. Done. Just like that. Craft any plushie at a Tinker's Workbench. Just like that, guys. Easy peasy. All right, let's back out. Now, just to make a mention, I always like to kind of make a mention because someone had asked, the very first time we got that daily, someone had asked in the question, why when they craft a plushie at a Tinker's Workbench, they can't put it in their camp, because there's two different things, right? So when you craft a plushie at your Tinker's Workbench, okay, you can't place that plushie you just crafted in your camp. So let's head outside here just to kind of show you. And I went through this through the other videos, but just in case this is your first time stumbling across my channel here, and I like to kind of do a little bit of explaining. And I'm being attacked. Really, guys? Wow. Just on top of each other there. Just give me a sec here. Wow. Wow, guys. Huh! Alright, so the plushies that you just crafted here, they'll be under miscellaneous. Or because if you just crafted them, you will see them in the new section. It used to be under miscellaneous anyway. No, maybe not. Anywho, Blue Devil plushie right there being the new section. So we cannot equip this item. You see how it says cannot equip? So basically it's quite useless. We can't sell them. All you can do is we'll drop them. When we drop them, they pretty much destroy themselves. Drop it. We don't need it. Now if you do want to craft a plushie or build a plushie and put that plushie in your camp, alright, you have to go to your build menu. Now if you know the plan, this will not be an issue. So you go under floor decor, and you go all the way to the bottom, or near the bottom, I guess, and you'll see the areas. If you know a plushie, the plushie will be there. So let's keep going down. Right there. So these are all the plushies that your character knows, and when it has the little red mark on it, those are the ones that you don't know. Like the little red lock on it, right? So I don't know these ones. Okay, but the ones that I do, okay. You can actually put this in your camp if you like. Just like that. See how you can build it? But you have to build it in the build menu. Go into the Tinker's Workbench, totally different. Right, so I just thought I'd make that mention just because I know someone might be wondering and might be asking about that. Alright. Let's carry on here. Let's carry on, Jim. So we killed a couple feral ghouls. We might as well carry on with that. So our camp got attacked by some feral ghouls. 10. Now let's go to some spots where there may be some feral ghouls. Many spots around the wasteland. I've brought you to many. I usually bring you up here to Clarksburg, right up to where my other camp is at. The lower section. Go all the way down to the Clarksburg Shooting Club. There's between Clarksburg and the Clarksburg Shooting Club, there should be at least around 10 or 12 feral ghouls up there. I brought you guys up there umpteen times. Alright. Sometimes if you're on the map, you'll see an event. Not a public event, just a regular event. It will be like a feral ghoul horde. Okay? All kinds of ghouls that are around White Springs. Alright? FYI, in case you didn't know that. Right down here, Charleston Capitol Building, same kind of deal. So we're fairly close. Let's fast travel there real quick. Close to my camp. We don't have to go through the entire building. Oh, been time. Usually I can make it right around the corner. Alright. Hi. Who do you think you are? Jeepers. Alright, so right here, Charleston Capitol Building, also known as the Department of Motor Vehicle, DMV. Let's pop in here. I recommend you be level 50 or above for this guy, but if you're fairly new to the game, like brand spanking new, you know, where you can bring someone with you. Or you can go to one of those other spots that I showed you. I have many videos showing you great Feral Ghoul locations. Alright. Lock and load here. Lock and load, Jim. Why aren't you locking and loading? A little glitchy there. Alright. That guy. Jeez, got holy mackerel. Huh. What is going on here? These guys are aggressive today. See, I haven't come here in a while. And they miss me. That's what it is. They miss me. Usually, at least I like to stop in here at least once a week. Whether I'm making a video or not. And they miss me. That's how I know that they... That's how I know. Is that guy on the floor, that cat there? There we go. Kill a Feral Ghoul. Now this building is full of them. Full of them. You'll see older videos, newer videos where people will just run through here all 3 levels. And then all the ghouls will chase them. And they just, you know, mow the ball down with whatever weapon they're using. It's a good time. It's a good time. But if you get a little overwhelmed, I wouldn't really recommend it. Okay. Yeah, there's something going on with this gun here. Alright. So again, Charleston Capitol Building, great spot for some Feral Ghouls. Great spot. What else we got here? What else do we got here, Jim? Oh, Cripple Ghoul's leg. We could have done it at the same time, too. Alright, so normally I would do that one first, I guess, but I'm working night shift, and when I work night shift, I get focused a little bit more, and sometimes certain things are kind of foggy on the outside, and I don't really see them all that well. So let's go ahead. We're going to stay here at the Charleston Capitol Building, because why not? So you can go ahead and free aim for the ghoul's legs, okay? Or if you like using VATs, such as myself, there's a perk card and a perception. It's called Concentrated Fire 2. This allows you to move your VATs around to different body limbs, legs, arms, torso, head. Alright? So we're going to do the legs. Get our crouch on here. We'll go VATs here. Go legs. Left leg. Right leg. Alright. Left leg. Right leg. Alright. Just like that. Cripple Ghoul's leg. 2 for 2. Done. Just like that. And we didn't wake up. We didn't wake anyone else up. So that's even better. That is even better. Alright. What's next here, Jim? Collect a microscope or biometric scanner, too. Now, I don't know why they have biometric scanners. Biometric scanners, I don't find there's a whole lot of them around. Biometric scanners you can get, you have a chance, I guess, to get off of turrets from destroying them. So I guess, you know, you can go after turrets and then, you know, destroy them to get biometric scanners off them. That could take a while. I've done that before. And it takes a little while. So I usually like to go for the microscopes. I have several videos showing you great locations of microscopes you'll find. I have a couple videos showing where to find crystal. And I'll use microscopes as the example, as the junk item. And if you watch those videos, I'm sure there's about 2 or 3 of them that will show you great locations for microscopes. So let's go to a spot In the video that I made by itself the other day, I brought you right down here to the White Spring Resort upstairs. White Spring Refuge, I guess. But today, in this video, we're going to go right here to Morgantown High School. Go ahead and fast travel. Every time I see that picture with that alien there, looks like he has an eyebrow over his eye. I don't know why I see it that way, but it's craziness. Now, Morgantown's another great spot for ghouls as well. I brought you guys here many a times, and all throughout Morgantown, there's like little patches of like 3 or 4 ghouls. So you can even have come here looking for microscopes. You could have crippled the ghoul's leg. You could have killed those 10 ghouls. Done. Here, right here in Morgantown. One-stop shop, if you like. Right around the high school itself, it's more scorched. But Morgantown, out in the city part, you'll find ghouls. Alright, so right here, Morgantown High School. Let's hop in here. And there's usually scorched inside, but I haven't come in here since the update we got in August, so that could always have changed. Alright, so when you go in this side of the building, you want to kind of head downstairs here. This little set of stairs by this pumpkin. You want to take a left. Being stalked here. And then you take the first left with this little pumpkin here. And there'll be some microscopes in here. Microscope. Microscope. Fish head. Another microscope here. Another microscope there. Good spot for some microscopes. Right in this one room. Just go the path I just showed you. Morgantown High School. Pretty good spot for some microscopes. Very reliable. If you don't have a private server like I'm on right now, if you're on a public server and you come here looking for microscopes, and those microscopes aren't not here, you just server hop. You just server hop. Server hopping is part of the game because there's so many people looking for these bad boys, and if all you have is public servers, then you have to server hop in order to complete these daily, weekly challenges. If you don't server hop, then you're not going to be able to complete the daily challenge. Or you can always kind of go to White Springs and try to find what robot vendor sells them, I guess. But why buy them when you just can come here and go to the various spots that I show you in my videos, right? Alright, so that's part. Let's get out of here. These guys are creeping me out. They are creeping me out. Yeah. Mr. Creeps a lot in there, jeez. Alright. What do we got here? What is next, Jim? Drink tea, 1. So let's do the same thing that we've been doing. Go right down here to Flatwoods. This time here, we'll spawn right up here at the Wayward. Now we had a daily on this the first day. We had a weekly on this as well. Now let's go behind the Wayward. And we're going to pick up some blood leaves. Let's throw this gun away here. Probably not going to need it. A couple blood leaves here. We're only going to need 1. Okay, we'll keep these guys. I'm sure we're going to be doing more dailies like this week because how it was a weekly. Alright, we picked up our blood leaf, and this little river here will go all the way down through Flatwoods. This little river, see how it goes all the way down through Flatwoods all the way to the Baltic Agricultural Research Center. So let's fast travel down to Flatwoods, just kind of save a tiny bit of time instead of having to run down and you guys watch me. Alright, so we're in Flatwoods, just down the street. That way is the Wayward. Go around the corner. There's a couple cooking stations here. Now, I mention this every single time in the video, but I do it just because for brand new players that are new to my channel, maybe don't know. For those of you who don't know, as soon as you pick up a blood leaf, you'll automatically learn a recipe. A blood leaf, any sort of flora, any kind of meat, you'll learn a simple recipe. Most of these daily, weekly challenges, and I would say maybe 99% of them, I've only come across one that didn't happen that way, but you'll automatically learn a simple recipe. You don't have to find or use a recipe you have to buy or find in the wasteland for these daily, weekly challenges. They should all be simple, except for that 1% that happened maybe about 5 or 6 months ago. Let's go to our cooking station here. Go to all drinks. And scroll down here. So you see these little teas here, simple ash rose tea. So as soon as you pick up an ash rose, you will learn simple ash rose tea. Simple aster tea, as soon as you pick up aster, firecracker berry, you'll automatically learn the simple aster tea. Same with this simple fern flower, simple gut shroom tea, same kind of deal. So there's our blood leaf tea right here. As soon as you pick up a blood leaf, you'll automatically learn this recipe, simple blood leaf tea. So we need 1 blood leaf, 1 boiled water, 1 wood. We have our 1 blood leaf we got up the road by the wayward. Let's go ahead and craft it. Done. Let's back out. There's our simple blood leaf tea. Now, even though I'm a carnivore, doesn't matter. We're just doing daily, weekly challenges. Does not matter. So let's drink our simple blood leaf tea. Done. Complete. Drink a tea. Easy. And I think we're done. No, we got one more. One more, Jim. Collect caps. So I have many videos showing you different ideas. Okay, you can collect caps from players buying stuff from your vendor. There's a couple of great locations I have made videos on. I'll bring you down here to Welsh. And only because there's a Welsh station next to it. There's a lot of enemies down here, like mole miners that have shotguns, other weapons, armor. You get all that stuff. You walk up to the Welsh station, doesn't matter if you're overweight, and you sell it all to the robot vendor. And another great spot I like to bring people is right here in Morgantown Airport. You go through the airport. If you're lucky, you can spawn in the event, collision course, same deal with Scorched. You can get all kinds of weapons, all kinds of armor from just walking to the airport itself. And all you do is just stroll over to Morgantown Station and sell it all to that robot vendor. And that way you'll be able to easily collect caps, complete most daily, weekly challenges, unless it's 2,500 caps. That's a lot of caps, but you'll put a dent in it. And then the last way to collect caps, I like to use the scoreboard. So you guys will hear me preach many a times. I have many videos showing it as proof. On the scoreboard, this is season 14 when I'm making this video. You'll be rewarded for all players. You'll see collect caps. You'll see collect legendary script, collect stamps, collect gold bullion, more gold bullion, more stamps, right? Legendary script, stuff like that, okay? And a person had asked me one time, why do you not collect everything off the scoreboard? I save these just for daily, weekly challenges. I don't really need them. Unless you really need them, then of course claim them, okay? And then you could do those other ways that I showed you to collect caps. And if you don't need them, just save them on the scoreboard. And, just don't forget before the scoreboard ends to go back in and claim them all. But I'll save them. So let's collect these 500 caps here. All right, let's back out. See that? Collect caps, done. There's our daily challenge done. Complete. All right. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. You guys could have done it a lot quicker than I could. I like to do a little bit of explaining just to kind of help folks out. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.